I actually do, because
Ah,
that was one of the first nicknames I ever came up with when I was 5 or 6 years old. I was Ricky Dexter. So people
okay.
are like, "Is the Dexter
Dive
from the murder, like the what was it
Course
called,
not.
the thriller series?" And I was like, "No,
It's
no, no,
Dexter
man,
Boy
it's
Genius.
Dexter's Lab, man." That
Yeah,
goes
yeah, for
away.
sure.
That goes a long way behind. Blast from the past.
Ban. Radiance ban.
Enigma ban. Aw.
Yeah, yeah, I think we're also sad about that one here. I'm pretty sure Enigmas and techies and heroes like that, when they get banned, I really get annoyed quite a lot. Morphling does come out though, so SMG, they will get that one earlier. I think that Moon can play it as well, so you know, a bit of flexibility there, but I
Only
think
10
it's still safe
seconds.
to assume we're gonna be seeing a safe lane Morphling. It does well
5
against the
seconds.
Dawn overall.
Hurry, hurry.
Does sit in nicely into the draft. I
Dire
guess
team
the
pick.
lane with Enigma versus Dawn. Dawn can throw the hammer into the Eidolons, get some extra farm from there, slow down the Enigma a little bit. But it's not like Dawn is going to save people when Enigma pops Black Hole.
Radiant team pick.
You're still talking about the Enigma. I can't believe how much you love this hero. It is actually insane. Lion comes out. That is a hero directly pointed at the Morphling, I think. Also, it lanes well with the Dawn. Dawn does a lot of damage.
10
Lion
seconds
gives
to
a lot
pick.
of lockdown. Carry Dawn lanes well with the Crystal Maiden as well. So I like that Neon has some flexibility, and maybe it's even better to put the Dawn on the safe lane, considering that against the Morph it's not going to be doing that much.
Hmm. Bane Snapfire. I like that they want to stick to the Bane, keep their guns going, keep rolling on their way. And then you have the
Only 10
Snapfire that already
seconds.
worked out nicely for SMG. It's a very stable support duo. It kind of gives
5
everything.
seconds remain.
Yeah, for sure. Team fight setup. You know, even if it gives a lot of damage as well between both of them, even without using their ultis. So I like it. Also, Snapfire combos pretty well with the Primal Beast, a hero that is hard to kill, that does decent amount of damage if he gets on top of heroes, and Snapfire is pretty much perfect for that one. Plus, you're playing against the Crystal Maiden, so this hero comes out one step over what she should. She's not gonna take damage; she's gonna die.
Radiance ban.
Neon decided to go steal the Ursa. Okay. Wait. CM Ursa? Oh yeah, CM Ursa lane, man. Slows and frostbites into Ursa mauling people. It's actually pretty good.
This is a perfect Ursa game. Ursa, even though
10
he's naturally
seconds to
not the
pick.
greatest against, you know, agility heroes, he'd much rather go with the lower armor heroes.
5 seconds.
Morphling
Hurry,
doesn't like playing
hurry.
against the Fusel Blade, which is something the Ursa likes to get. Primal Beast also doesn't like playing against the Ursa because Ursa jumps out, Primal Beast gets slowed, and and you cannot trample him any longer. Also, as you mentioned, combos really well with the CM, combos really well with the Lion. And there are those times when you think you're maybe
Dive
gonna kill
ban.
the Ursa, and then the Solar Guardian saves him, you get the Enrage off, and you just turn around. So pretty much everything, every single hero on both the enemy and his side is perfect for the Ursa game. It is just the perfect pick for Neon.
Mm. It is a very good Ursa game. Doesn't worry about the Bane too much. Maybe Morphling can be of an issue until you get Basher. Basher is a very good pickup for the Ursa when you
Only
look at
10
the carry
seconds.
matchup. But what
It
is
is.
it? What is the interaction
seconds
with
remaining.
Enrage versus Primal Beast ult?
Dire's
Duration's
ban.
still the same,
Radiant's
right?
turn to royally screwed up.
I would assume so. I haven't
Just the
seen
damage
it.
mitigation.
Damage
Dire
mitigation
team
is
pick.
going to be there for sure. But who knows? You know, Primal Beast ulti, as I mentioned, it just doesn't work. You know, it doesn't. Sometimes it doesn't work. Sometimes it gets broken by different things in the game. So I want to see how it works. Maybe he smashes him faster. Who knows? Might be
Oh, that
something.
would be awesome.
10 seconds.
Tang, tang, tang. You know, like just hammering
Yeah.
them down into the earth. Oh, that would be
5
great.
seconds. Hurry,
And then
hurry.
does nothing. No damage, nothing
No
whatsoever.
damage,
but
nothing. Yeah, Ursa just walks away, rolls around, and maybe turns around, starts clawing the Primal Beast. You know, claws on claws. But hey, this draft is already through. Avatar mode, going to be picking up the Kunkka to finish off the draft. Mid one, Primal Beast to the off lane. So it is going to be the lane matchup, at least, against Fortune Soul, putting the Primal Beast versus the Ursa. Who are we jumping on? Oh, Same 3 Dawnbreaker. Okay, so stand-in magic. Maybe he can bring us something cool with this.
I mean, overall, looking at Neon Esports draft, I definitely prefer it. I think they have everything they need. They have a lot of lockdown with the Kunkka. They're gonna have the team fight as well. If they're the ones starting the team fight off, Queen of Pain and the Snapfire just aren't gonna be doing that much damage. You have ways to deal with the Morph. You have ways to deal with the Primal Beast. You don't mind initiating on anyone because with the Fury Swipe stacking on either the Morph Primal Beast, these heroes like to come back into the fight. Against the Ursa, it's not easy to do, especially if you take the 20-second duration increased talent on the Fury Swipes. So I'm gonna jump on Neon Esports. I know that SMG are a great team, but and a better team than Neon. But Neon, they have won some games in a series that I thought they weren't gonna. And I think in just looking at the draft, I'm gonna be on their side right now. I would definitely prefer to play this one.
I'd want to say the same thing. Draft-wise, I would give this give a draft victory for Neon, but I mean the last 3 games in a row I've seen SMG play. We are again divided, Harry. We're never undivided. I will jump onto the SMG hype train. If you people watching on Twitch, wherever you are right now, if you're rooting for SMG, let us hear it. Give us some CEO into the chat. Or is it going to be Neon? Let their voices be heard as well. Maybe give some cheering words for this stand-in Same, who has been playing pretty well on the offlane role. Just hasn't had any massive success with his team so far. But yep, a lot of ties. Still looking for their first series victory. Won't be getting it here, but they could still tie this up.
You literally just said, Same, we're gonna give you a participation trophy. That is what you did, Panda. That's not very nice. But Neon Esports, they might find mid one.
If this is a participation trophy, maybe a ward that they can pick up for this and leave Same with the kill. The roar is gonna reduce quite a lot of damage. Oh, double body blocks as well. Oh man, I like what I see as well, MKS. That is the definition of a body blocking train right there in that choke point. So Primal Beast back home, and he's gonna get back into lane with full HP and not actually gonna miss out on anything.
They beat him up quite nicely, though, you know. He's gonna take the memo, and he's not gonna be getting too close in the top lane. He started with the uproar, so it's not gonna be that easy to get kills overall in the top lane, which is something I thought they were gonna be doing against the CM.
It is the ability he did not necessarily want to pick up at level 1. So that for sure can be a bit of a nuisance for mid 1. At least that level 2 importance is going to kick in. So I'm pretty sure we're going to see what we saw in game 1. We've got Afu versus SE just basically pulling creeps and trying to make connections, get them behind the towers, make sure that level 2 for mid 1 is secured while Fortune Soul is given free time in the lane.
I would actually like Neon to just run on mid 1 like crazy and make Kafu hesitate about making some shenanigan plays. Though speaking about hesitation, Neon, they don't hesitate to beat up Paulison as well. Still no one dying on SMG.
Yeah. It's a pretty soft Bane at the current time, but he has got 5 tangos. Will allow him to at least bring him back to full HP and play hard, just no chill. Literally just walking into the creep wave, tanking half of his HP, but they will get the Paulison. First blood attempt will not lead into a kill, at least, and neither does play hard. Paulison lives. Burn the tick out of the hammer, the Celestial Hammer, just runs out.
He can't help MKS last hit these creeps, so Same now is gonna be very, very annoying in terms of allowing MKS to farm, and you can already see that the Morphling will suffer farming under the tower right now, just because of that.
Yeah, that truly is. 6 CS already off for Same, but the mid matchup, you know, Conquer versus Quap, pretty standard mid lane matchup here. 2 points in dagger for Moon. I don't think he wants to go for a third.
I don't think so. I think even 2 is a bit too much, considering that once the second bracer comes out, avatar mode is not going to be taking damage. You're not getting him out of this lane, and you're better off focusing on farming, because that's what the Kunkka is going to be doing. And Moon, I think he made a mistake here.
Fair
Bottom
bit of
lane?
hit here in the bottom lane as they're taking a lot of damage here. Play hard about to drop. Paulison is about to die, and it's the same result again. Neither one of them dying. Paulison walks in for the range creep, and he's waving his
Wants to
arm.
die.
There's the high five. Same A. Can't get to him. Nobody dies. And Tusk. Oh, sorry, Tusk. Well, Tiny. He's got to snipe a courier before killing himself to the tower. Solid work. Solid work. First blood still open. Fortune Soul low on HP. Mid one. He has got himself the trample ready. Is he going to go for SC instead? Doesn't look like they're going to go for either. And another death as Paulison is most likely walking into the tower. He sees the lion teleport in. Play hard. He's going to wait. Oh, he's going to go mid. He's going to go mid.
Yeah, look at Playhard. He's waiting. He really wants this
He's
one.
like,
Look, guys, he's coming.
I'm expecting
he's
the
not.
big play, and then he's like,
lane?
X ping is going to be there. And first blood after the third. Maybe the third one's going to do the trick. Yes, it will. SE for the first blood on
They were in
Afu.
trouble.
And still chasing. Yep, he's got 1 second on the slow. And overpower. Lap, maybe. No, slows coming out from the
Oh, man,
uproar.
LTM.
Can't get him.
Ooh,
Cannot get him.
what was that? It seems like for now the Primal Beast roar is louder than the Ursa, so Fortune Soul can't really do much about that one. But still, you know, it's a really good start for Neon, and it's only gonna continue. I guess MKS will be a bit safer on the bottom lane, but I don't see SMG making any big plays. The top lane should have gone a bit better for them. I think he can die here.
Yeah, potentially, yeah. One more hit to do the trick, and that will do it. Fortune Soul for the kill. Mid one going to respond onto the Ursa. Very low 3-stick charges remaining, and the right click from mid one's going to finish him off. So that's a Primal Beast responding for his support dying, killing the carry Ursa.
Ursa has a TP, Afu doesn't. That is the difference. But mid one did a good job here. He kept the wave close to his tower, so in the grand scheme of things, it's really not going to change much.
Everyone's getting a fair amount of CS, so the Ursa falling a bit behind, plus that one death that does hinder him a little bit. Same A. Stun Paulison. Nightmare up. Play hard still here. Gonna get the stun connection as well. And now the Dawnbreaker has
They
been
really want this.
released. Good dodge there from the Bane. Doesn't get hit by the Starbreaker. And on the run all the way, the stun's available. Dukes are coming in, but he's still gonna end up losing his life. Two heroes in mid though, onto the Kunkka. Avatar mode is in trouble. Moon does do a lot of damage with those 2 points. Both the dagger and the stream. Now catching Afu. X-Mark, Torrent into the air, looking for the Tidebringer, but has to keep distance, so he can't really get to throw it in, yeah. And more TPs. That's a bottle refill for Moon. And onto Avatar. Nightmare's
He's
up.
killable now.
He's so dead by the looks of it. Yep, there we go. And onto SC as well. SMG bringing the numbers. Afu gonna get killed by the Lion. And now hexing up the Queen of Pain as well. This is a very chaotic fight. This co-op is also looking very dead to me. And it certainly is. And Paulison as well, looking for a trade kill, and he goes down as well. It is absolute chaos. And that is an Ursa dead to mid one.
And even Seime and MKS are fighting. Okay, so 3 versus 3 in the mid lane and 1 versus 1 on both of the side lanes. In the end, no SMG with them killing the Ursa. I'd argue it's them who got the better of it, but this Crystal Maiden now getting, if you get 3 points in Frostbite, it's gonna be an almost impossible game for the Queen of Pain. You will never move X into a Torrent, into a Frostbite, into a Lion Stun, another Frostbite, and Moon will always be dead, and that is a problem for SMG.
It does feel like Neon has somehow influenced Team SNG into an online Rambulan as this chaos continues to go onward. Both is coming in for the rum buff. He does actually get it. Nightmare was almost on point for him to dodge that buff being received. And we've got Paulison yet again with some connection issues.
Avatar mode actually turned around there for a second. Like Is he drunk? And then you see the Admiral's rum is there. So yeah, is gonna be the answer. But the reason why he survives there is because he got his level 6, and that was from the last wave. If he doesn't get it, he pretty much dies there to that rotation. So nice attempt from SMG, but they were just a fraction of a second too late.
Well, so how do we see how is this situation gonna evolve? Is Avatar mode gonna throw in the torrent for Polisan to get caught? Walks into torrent, maybe the tower helps him take the kill. Then Avatar mode dies. Dawnbreaker TP's in because she's the only one with a teleport. She's got Soul Ring. She could just join in on the fun. Then we got SMG with full-on chaos. Let's see if that happens. Avatar mode, just the Tidebringer and 2 tower hits. No torrent, and nothing of what I just said makes any sense because it never happened.
Even though, you know, your version of the story was much more fun, I think there was very limited chances of anyone dying there or anyone committing. Because, you know, Kunkka, he sees he can't get the kill. Bane, Polisan would have to be crazy to think he can get the kill on the Kunkka there. So, in the end, we're just going to see it disperse. I would like Neon to be more aggressive. SE is probably, like, the most annoying hero on the map with the right number of heroes. Maybe even the strongest. So, I'd like him to be more aggressive.
Polisan really wants to get back to this lane, but play hard with his mobility, windlays and boots is just making sure that anytime the Bane is near, Playhard's going to be walking straight towards him. Prevent him from helping the Smorfling, but in the top lane, we've got a bit of a dive going on as SCE. Frostbite is there, Cookie as well to stun the Crystal Maiden, and bang, bang, down. It takes him twice. And Dawnbreaker was thinking about going in, but he is going to get nightmared. Polisan prevents him from helping his teammate at the top lane, and there, Fortune Soul, he goes down. So if the nightmare didn't take place, that could have been a potential turnaround or a save from Seimei, but ends up just being a dead Ursa.
Neon just a little bit too passive. SC trying to secure the farm for the Ursa instead of using the advantage that was given to him, given that he was the lone survivor in the mid lane. And now he's coming to the bottom lane, so now it's going to be a bit of a different fight for Neon.
Yeah, we'll look for something here, but the boat's going to be missing because the nightmare that already applies. Seimei will still clear him out. He's still going to be brought back, nevertheless. Playhard has also finished his Tranquil Boots. Meanwhile, SMG taking a top tower. Afu wasn't able to get the wave into the mid tower, but at least he's got him some invaluable experience. Meanwhile, the Morphling does get initiated on by Essie and Seimei. Spells on cooldown, and Morphling is just gonna retreat.
He knows there's no push on Neon, so if he is alive, the tower will survive, and that is the only thing that that MKS is doing right now. You can see the difference in these teams where Neon are like, we have to give farm to our carries, whereas SMG, we have to use our carry to get the objectives on the map that we need to. And SMG definitely making the right choice, whereas Neon, they because of their idea to protect their on top, they're suffering.
And again, play hard with SE. They would love to make a move onto this Morphling, but mid one is here now. And there is also the Kunkka. SMG one step ahead with reading this move. But can they achieve a lot with just the two of them, Harry?
His brain is so big.
The only thing they need to achieve is defend this tower. So they might bait on the Morphling. They might bait on mid one. I'd say the Morphling would be a better bait overall because it takes longer to kill him. And if they do that, the turnaround from SMG can be strong enough.
Yeah, I guess a tower dive has to take place for more reinforcements to arrive, and then they jump in at the same time as they're arriving. I guess that could work for SMG, but it's kind of a commitment as well at this point, because then they're allowing Neon to dive, and they kind of have to take the trade anyway, and that might come at the cost of a couple lives.
Oops.
Yeah, it is a little bit scary, but SMG, they've always been a team that when they're playing a game, you know, the group stage of the BTS Pro Series is long, and even if they would lose one game or get into an uncomfortable position in one game, it wouldn't matter all that much. And they're the team that likes to improve, so I think they're gonna go for this play. For me, this play should be MKS stands in front, mid one is behind. Once they go for him, you just go with the onslaught, the TPs come in, and you win the fight. Problem I kind of see with that, no Sonic Wave. and no level 6 on the Snapfire. So you might be lacking some damage, and that is where Neon comes, and they're gonna overwhelm them. So it might be a bad play for SMG, but I like the idea. I like that they're trying it, because that is how you get better as a team.
Yeah, yeah. They have they've given the signal for Paulson basically to take his time, get this internet back up and running, because Paulson has been having some issues throughout the series. I think he was also disconnecting in the prior series too.
Yep. I saw that. Hopefully everything is fine. You know, these internet providers, sometimes they can be unreliable. Seems like to be the problem for Paulson. Not much you can do in those kind of scenarios. I'm just hoping that everything is gonna be relatively okay for him, so that at least he can end this series and maybe find a solution for the coming days.
Yeah. I mean, this is a good time for them to just, you know, read some patch notes, maybe just, you know, chill, put a TV series rolling on the other screen. Some people might even be playing ancient old RPGs that had their relaunch yesterday. Some people might end up playing that as well while they're doing this.
Panda, are you playing a online game while we are waiting for a player to come back, and that's why you are actually putting it as an option for the players? Are really doing it during work hours?
There's a pretty good game when you open Firefox. You know, you have that, or Chrome. You have that jumping
Dinosaur.
Yeah. It's a good game.
Okay. Hopefully my colleague isn't gonna get fired for this, admitting that he's slacking off on the job. That is, you know, sometimes people would keep silence for it, but yeah, Panda at least he does not lie. That is something that he keeps in high standards. His morals.
If I'm gonna get fired for lying, I mean, fired for being honest. I mean, depends what the context of any situation is. I mean, I'll just have my chin up high, walk on forward, like we all should in life. You know, we all encounter negative stuff in our lives. Some people just come to watch these Dota broadcasts because they had a shitty day at work and they just want to watch something where people who are, you know, living the better life and you know, just hating on everybody like it always is, right? And you know, it's what we do. This is showbiz. We want to make you guys feel at home, all you guys and girls out there, and everything from between and outside of that. You know, just have a good time with us, doing what we love, as we get the game to continue and actually get to talk more about Dota. So the dive is going to happen, and the TP is going to kick in, but they're not going to initiate yet on the side of Neon. So MKS...
He didn't get the morph off. He actually put 6 dots. Okay, that means it's really bad.
This is serious. Can I write 6 dots? No, I can't. I don't want to join the club.
You know, I want to come back to your point. You know, we're making people feel at home. You know, we have our work cut out for us though, because people are actually mostly at home when watching Dota. So you know, it doesn't make our job that hard overall.
There's a lot of people watching broadcasts and stuff like that, even at work when they're taking a break. You know, I actually know a couple,
there's a lot of
people who say
that
like they watch like BTS and stuff like that when they're on the lunch break.
There are a lot of people that when they work BTS, they play online games as well, but you know, that's not the majority. Anyways, Paulson is back, so we might actually get a game.
I'm trying to stay realistic and optimistic.
We will.
Okay, you're the full optimistic here. Okay, so the go sign from Paulson. No strength morph. He is hexed up, and let's go as we run in mid one with the charge. The bolt coming flying in as well. MKS is down. Playhard's going to be killed as well. Pauluson's going to be here. And on the back line, Afu's coming into his moon as well. We got the cookie stun coming into the CM, and the CM's going to be gone. Now mid one now with the chase onto Seimei. Seimei going to be running all the way to the tower, but he's going to maybe get himself away, or he's just going to go juking around at the trees. This Paulson
That's the wrong way
around here, and this is just, you know, running around at the trees and trying to make a run for it. Run, Seimei, run! As mid one charges and tramples. Bang, bang, down to the ground. And that is gonna be the Morphling for 3 traded from Neon.
Paulson actually killed the Morphling. He messed up. Okay, MKS. Oh, we'll be fine. He messed up the sleep on the boat, and then there was a stun. He would have gotten out and gotten the Morph off, but he got slept, and then he died from the next instance of damage, which I think was the Tidebringer, but I'm not sure at this point. Still, it is a big deal that they lost the Morphling, but they defended tower and they win a fight either way. So nice call for SMG.
Pretty much, yeah. There was also smoke that was incoming right after it, but that was true. The Morphling was in a pretty hopeless situation, and that was like a very small margin play with a tiny bit of a mistake flavor added into the mix, which ended up being the downfall for this Morphling. But MKS, I guess he is okay with just dying once for now. Like the first game that SMG had today, I think he died 6 or 7 or even 8 times on the Slark in game number 1. So
my keyboard is not working.
this is already much better. But Paulson, he's gone. You have a moment of silence for Paulson's internet?
Avatar mode just screwed it over. I can't believe that he's laughing during the the silent
Such
minute.
disrespect.
Yep. Insane amount of it.
Well,
He's back.
the
My
way you say it is
optimism
like
is
you're so
slowly
excited.
failing.
He's back.
No, my optimism is slowly fading. I can definitely say that is the case.
All right. Whoever's DDoSing Paulson, you've had your fun. You've had your fun. So he's not had his fun.
Yeah, he didn't take your threat seriously.
I'm gonna put one dot in chat.
My keyboard is
Does
not
this mean it's the end? Is that what the dot means? I kind of wanted the continuation, you know. So 6 dots, I'm more happy with. 3 would be fine. 6, you know, okay. But 1, I definitely don't like. Paulson is back. Okay, Darren, my optimism is back. Let's go.
Oh, the excitement in his voice is very contagious. Let's go! Paulson is back on the server, and we get to continue the game again. So, where are we leaving off? We have a Battle Fury soon up on Fortune Soul. Actually, a very good timing coming up for Fortune Soul, considering he's already got the Perseverance. 1 sword is almost ready, and a second not too far off, so that timing is going to be very good. Kanka with the BKB already halfway. Paulson is gone.
Someone is messing with us. You know what I think? The shorter time that we were in the game was when our energy was getting lower, right? But when we got excited, then we got at least 10 seconds. So it means that we have to get even more excited. I do have to admit that, you know, the energy, as I mentioned, is fading even more. So it's gonna be tougher and tougher to do, Panda. But if we work on it together, we're definitely gonna get Paulson to do well. And 1 minute, that means they used 9 minutes of it. So 12 minutes of play and 9 minutes of pause. At least we are looking more at the game than we are at the pause.
Yeah, it's gonna be the hard decision of basically, is the other team gonna pause for the other team, because they did say take your time, or do they want to play a full series? But if they run out of pause time, that is also the situation that the show must go on. I mean, we do have a production that needs to run. We have another series still coming up after this. We've already played 2, this being the 3rd, and the 4th is still to be still on its way.
Imagine we get a directive. Imagine we get a. I'm gonna check right now and act like I knew all along. Fnatic versus Execration.
Yes.
So imagine we get a directive from BTS. We are gonna wait until Paulson's internet is working properly, and then you and me are here like for days waiting for that one.
For
Slowly.
days. Is it
slowly
just you
withering
and me
away.
and not the players? You know, the players
know,
are just
you know,
gone, and
they-
it's just you and me here.
Yeah. They can go to sleep, you know, knowing that probably nothing is gonna happen.
Neon says go, and SMG they've got no option. The game will continue. 3 versus 3. The game is going to continue 4 versus 5.
My prediction is looking better right now, Panda. So you know, you're probably not feeling too happy about this right now. No one is though.
Zaya's
Yep.
top tower is under siege. Regeneration.
Bottom lane.
Diving under the tower. Azafu, boot. The boat is coming in. Also the boot in the face of Snapfire. Breaker just hammers away. Moon is going to be keeping in. At least they are microing Polison right now. I mean, you've got the Snap dead. Afu is going to be taking the control of the Micro Lord. Microing his team.
Moon?
Okay. Well, we missed that one. What happened?
Moon died. He just
Okay. We see that.
Yeah, it's very hard to put it because Playhard just stunned him, literally ran up to him, stunned him. It was from the fog, but overall Moon should have known not to be that close to the left side of the tower, but he wasn't, and he just dies. I think you know, at these kind of scenarios you kind of lose focus. That's why sometimes I'm just a big fan of Chinese teams who, even when the pause is like for half an hour, they come back and they're still extremely focused. I don't know how they do it, but teams in other regions just can't do it that effectively.
Thank you, you precious
Dire's
weak
middle
thing.
tower is being attacked.
I'm just thinking, like, does this really impact SMG? That Polison's back. Polison's back.
Top tower is
Polison is back.
Polison is back.
Yeah, that's the excitement that we needed here, Panda. So it's gonna be he goes to kill himself.
He got the victor. Oh, what a madman. Level 7 Bane wants to solo Roche. Okay, sure.
towers.
I want to die, you know, as the.
He's
as the
stealing
oracle
last
would
hits.
say.
Okay, who's logged in on Polison's account is just grieving last hits now?
Ruiner.
Ruiner.
literally. Dude, he doesn't look like he's very much invested in this game.
It doesn't look like he's feeling very well, you know.
Maybe he broke something, you know. Does tend to happen. Yeah, mid one is saying notice me because the only thing that we're looking at is Polison right now.
Yeah. We were staring at him for quite some time, but yeah, Polison seems to be back in action for the time being.
Dire's top tower is under siege.
At least the thing, even if they have to play 4 versus 5, how do you think that impacts the situation for Neon? Because all the aggression is kind of... never mind, they just stole the line. But all the aggression is kind of gone from Neon now for the time being. This is just everybody farming up their big items. You can see there's a sheep stick already coming up for the Kunkka next. Going all in. They want to make a 4v5 game into a 3v5 game.
I think they lost focus because what their lineup needs to be doing is fighting non-stop. With that fighting, you're going to be securing towers, and then once the Ursa is farmed, he can go for Roche.
They're going to try to save this Crystal Maid. Crystal Maid doing a lot of work here. Nightmare ends up saving the Dawnbreaker from Sonic Wave damage. This is so chaotic. Okay, mid one, what can you do? Moon coming in from the other side. Bang, 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 again onto the Dawnbreaker. Hammering him down. Playhard is here. Fortune Soul also trying to get some damage squeezed in. Denying on the save, same AZ. Outrun generating it. Oh. No, he's going to have to deny it, right? No.
Yep.
Deny it. There we go.
He has to. Has he bought back? Okay, he was alive for 5 seconds.
Okay. I mean, all these pauses and disconnects and whatnots. I mean, my brain is breaking. Like, I can't even follow up in the action. I'm just so lost in what's actually happening in this game.
Dire's middle tower.
You want an
I have brain
explanation?
damage.
Nah.
Well, Kunkka's got a severe case of concussion after this mid one jump in at least. Moon comes in for the kill. Mid tower's taking damage. They're looking at Fortune Soul in the bottom lane. Paulison, the madman. No, he doesn't go for it.
No, he doesn't. That is what needs to happen for you to have brain damage, Panda. You're okay. You're just a little bit sleepy at a long day. You know, when your head gets smashed into the ground by the primal beast. Okay.
I'm not sleepy at
sorry.
all.
I'm sorry.
You're not
Anyways,
my therapist.
Anyways, Neon did. I'm trying to be. Anyways, though, Neon is they did lose their momentum with all the pauses that happened. They kind of lost track of how strong they actually were, and you can see that now they're struggling. The things that transpired on the map in the last 5 minutes is a big problem for Neon, because at their own timing they lost those fights, and they even brought Ursa to the fight, so at that time he wasn't farming.
Yeah, Morphling continues to top the net worth. Oh, we're gonna jump in from Afu right on top of SC. Crystal Maiden deleted. Play hard in avatar mode. Coming in from the
Neon
side.
wanna
Same
fight?
from the other direction. They're trapped, but it went one. Goes in for the BKB, and he's immune for the time being as Lion is getting trampled and smacked and clawed and hammered and whatnots. And Kunkka even BKBs to soak up the damage. Mid one. Perfect timing for the charge. And they will grab him in the air into the Sonic Wave. Same dropping low is coming with a Splitter Blast with a lot of, or Scatter Blast even. A lot of damage flying in. And a lot of kills, and SMG and Paulison. They're doing a great job.
you don't you don't see him as part of the team. That's rude. Anyways, walking into the Roche, SMG are trying to win the game right now. Ursa, for this hero to work, it's pretty much the same as the TA. You need the first and the second Roche. First one to build the advantage, second one to kind of take everything away from your enemies. If the first one goes away, you're already gonna be struggling, and then you're gonna have to get the second one to have any chance to be in the game. But SMG, they get this one in a very bad position for Neon.
And here comes the smoke. They're going to be just a tiny bit late because MKS, he's already got the Aegis for himself and now charging in mid one onto the high ground, but they're on the low ground. Afu's going to be hit by the CM ulti on the boat. The C gets a full duration now, but the stun coming in from MKS, turning into a lion. Going to be going in for the adaptive strike as well as Primal Beast right next to him. Crystal Maiden finally taken down. Fortune Soul almost killing off Moon. But Moon able to go out. And there's Paulison as he's not quite there for the team fight, but he's quite fine. Mid one, chasing play hard, wants to kill the courier. Now mid one coming in. He is gonna look to get this one, but MKS is for the TP cancel. Gets the kill for himself. Thanks mid one. And Paulison here in the mid lane.
Yeah, okay, we're hyping up the main player for SMG in this game for sure. Quite a lot. We're seeing that, but yeah, I think on the serious note, the SMG are making a statement. Even in a kind of 4 versus 5 scenario, playing without their hero, Paulison, you can definitely see that he's having issues. Is it packet loss? I'm not sure. Just trying to get some sleeps off and set up for kills, and still his team is coming out ahead at every point in the game. And it did come out from some mistakes from Neon, but capitalizing on those mistakes is still a sign of a really, really strong team.
Get a bit of a charge in here into the back line. Zame taken down by mid one, and MKS. Mid one's at least doing a lot of work initiating for the team. This Primal Beast is working wonders for them. And he's very close to Aghanims. So when he gets, I actually have never fully read this Uproar for him. So he releases 3 waves of 2 projectiles per stack of Uproar, each in a circle around him, causing break duration, which is pretty handy.
It's like an SF ulti that comes out 3 times plus breaks. You can, and it doesn't fear, right? So it kind of goes out of him, and those waves, if you're closer to him, you're gonna be taking more damage, obviously, because of those waves. That is kind of how it works. It is very strong in terms of damage output. It does, like, if you're on top of a target, it does like 1,000 damage.
Yep. There's a DD rune as well available for MKS. He's given the bottle from Moon to stock it up while he's doing his thing. And Paulison just chilling at the bot lane. He's actually looking to regroup with his squad.
I think I'm definitely happy that you're reminding me that he's in the game, and I think the viewers are gonna be happy as well. But look at mid one. He wants to make solo plays. He doesn't have to do this. If Neon are not fighting with this lineup, they're definitely losing. Right now, the only thing that you're relying on is your Ursa, and his timing is just not gonna be strong enough because of the big lead of SMG.
Cuts the wave. Prevent Neon from going towards that tier 1 tower for a push. They're also hiding their couriers. Paulison is hiding his courier next to the tier 1 tower. Chilling on the high ground here. MKS going for the push. It feels like Paulison's internet connection seems to be pretty stable now because he is with the team.
Yeah, maybe. Though his movements are weird. Usually it's going to be the Bane that is up front, so I would assume not. With the way that he is positioning, Afu is in front of him. That should never be the case.
Yeah.
I think he's here just to offer something.
Moral support as they're going on the high ground with the DD rune on MKS. This is going to be a quick push. They are going to have to come back to defend this. This DD is still doing work, already down halfway. This tier 3 is melting. And Neon is taking forever to get here. They're only here. They're only at the jungle when they are forcing out the cliff already. TP from the Dawnbreaker right on top of the Primal Beast, but he's actually going to cancel it for the time being. Lincoln's popped on the Morphling, and here's the wraparound. Play hard, coming in from the back. Paulison is right there. It's Paulison as they will jumping onto SE, take him down, and they've taken the Bane instantly. And Dawnbreaker already here as well. Mid one, bang, bang, bang. Once again, doing a lot of damage onto Avatar mode as well. With the Mortimer's Kisses flying onto the side, onto Play hard, taking him down. That's the Lion dead. The Dawn is dead as well. The X-Mark won't do much work here because the Kunkka is now retreating onto the high ground with a BKB Piggy as the Fortune Soul Ursa is trying to make a run for it. He's going to get stunned up as well. And the Sonic with MKS with a triple kill. And Play hard making a run for it. And he's going to get smacked between the tier 4 towers. GG is called. And SMG will clear out the series 2-0, 23 minutes. Almost as fast as game 2 of the last series, which ended in 18. So SMG's on a roll today. Clean 4-0, 2 sweeps, and Paulison. So they're happy with how today has progressed.
Yeah, this game lasted for only 23 minutes. For some reason, I feel like it lasted more, but either way, 27-15, SMG did everything right. Even without their Bane, you could see that Paulison wasn't doing anything. He even died in that fight, and we forgot that last time he died, he bought back. So he was dead forever. And SMG, literally 4 versus 5, did this. I'd argue mid one, he did all the work. His lane went relatively well on the top lane, and he just destroyed Neon completely. I think there's not much to analyze here. Neon making a mistake, not going for more aggressive plays, and those 4 or 5 minutes that they didn't do it. Team SMG, they get the advantage, and the game ends pretty much there. It's just a matter of time when you're gonna end it.
Yeah, the SMG Paulison strat worked just great, leading them into a 2-0 victory against Neon. And as you said, I think there's not too much to talk about this one. We were more on break than actual game. It almost at least felt like it. So this one cleared out. We have one more series to provide for you people. And as you said before, Fnatic versus Execration will clean out the day for us. So we're going to take a 15-minute break and return for the final best of 2 of the day. So stay tuned for more.